Make sure to like the video. We're gonna do Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, etc. Okay, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and watch for your placements. Okay, let's see. So I do have a few channel messages written out for you that I was just picking up on. Okay, welcome in. Let's see. So first, I was getting that somebody, if you're wondering where somebody is, they could be in Texas. Okay, somebody may be heading to Texas. You could be from Texas. Scorpio placements. Okay, you don't have to be, but somebody might be in Texas if you're wondering, okay? Also, if you are looking for a country boy, country man, okay, you will find him, okay? Especially if you're already into like country shit. Like as a woman, if you're into country shit, you're gonna find your country boy, okay? A country man to be specific, okay? Um, also, somebody somebody around you guys could be crying, or you may see somebody like upset or crying, but in reality they're the reason why they are going through the shit that they're going through. Okay, and I, with that being said, I do want to remind you guys, just because someone is going through a lot of fucked up shit, it is not always your responsibility, or you don't need to step into someone's karma, because that can literally make you go through their karma too if you insert yourself too much into, you know, a space that you didn't need to try to help out in. Okay, because guess what's going to happen next when you try to put your hand out to somebody? And yes, you can still be empathetic, but you do need to use your discernment. Okay, um so be careful of people who are, crying, and you don't know what they did to be crying. They're playing victim. Okay, someone is doing that in the next 48 or whenever you see this. Okay, somebody is definitely putting on or saying a sob story to everybody, and a lot of people may feel bad for this person because what I feel like whatever they're going through is awful, right? But at the same time, this is their karma. Okay, or the reason why they're upset now is because of what they did. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so something I do want to encourage you guys to do, Scorpio placements, is when you see somebody going through it, make sure you know why they're going through it. Okay, and trust me, I get it. I used to be that person who um, would instantly jump, and try to help people, not knowing what they did to get into their position now. Okay. And it's okay to help people. Like I said, you can still be a good person, but from a distance. Some of y'all need to understand that in the next 48, okay? Especially if you see somebody who is, you don't know that they've been a shitty ass person to the people around them. Um, so don't interrupt anybody's karma, is what I'm trying to say. Man, woman, whatever, okay? Because I do feel like somebody is going to be going through there, okay, in the next 48. And this person could have done you dirty at some point too, okay? Or maybe somebody that you dealt with is going to be getting their karma, like karma is whooping their ass or about to, okay? Make sure you do not interrupt somebody's karma, no matter how bad you want to help them. Let them go through their own lessons, okay? And I'm hearing, was anybody there for you when you went through your shit? Probably not, Scorpio, okay? So don't jump to help people that literally would not do the same for you. Let people go through their own lessons, their own karma, and you stay out the way, okay? So let's get into your reading, Scorpio placements. Um, let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Next 48. Make sure you guys like the video. Welcome in. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio placements next 48 hours. Some of y'all could have Virgo in your chart. Okay. Also, if you guys have a legal situation, or if somebody has a legal situation, you might have to go to court, or somebody around you could have to go to court in the next 48. I feel like that's going to be very quick. Okay. You guys might just have to stop in, or, go put in some papers or receive papers. I don't know what it's about, but something's going to go by very quick. Okay. If you have a court situation, that's not for all of y'all. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio next 48. Some of y'all could have Aries in your chart. Okay. I do feel like you're going to see some sort of leader, or you could be some sort of leader. You could be a manager. You could be somebody who, takes charge in certain. I'm hearing dynamics, okay? Some of y'all could be a therapist or something. You might be going to therapy in the next 48 hours, but I feel like you're going to see some sort of authority if you're not the authority figure, okay? Even if you are an authority figure or somebody who has power or status, I do feel like you're also still going to see like an official person, okay, in the next 48 hours. I'm hearing like minded as well. So some of you guys might be going to see or interact with somebody who's also like minded like you. Okay. Let's see. This reading is giving very official. Okay. Somebody's an official. You could be an official. Okay. Or people who are higher up, Scorpio placements. Okay. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, your Mars sign. Okay. People sleep on their placements. Don't forget to know your birth chart when watching tarot and apply it when you watch for certain signs. Okay. But let's see what else is going on for Scorpio. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Some of y'all could have a daughter or a son. There's your energy. Whoa. Some of y'all could be hanging out with your child in the next 48 hours. Okay. Also, because I'm hearing transition. Somebody could be trans. Okay. Somebody could be trans, Scorpio. Um, okay. I just got that message. So somebody could be trans, I guess. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. There could be a Taurus who's thinking about transitioning. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that message, but somebody could be thinking about switching sides, genders. I don't know. Okay, I'm not too familiar with that territory, so sorry if that is offensive to somebody. It's not meaning to be offensive. I'm just getting a message. Somebody may want to be what they aren't. Okay, but let's see. Your child also could be thinking about doing, and anyways, somebody's child could be thinking about transitioning, or they might be wanting to experiment with certain clothes, and you might have a son, or and he's very feminine. Somebody's child could be, or they could be gay. I don't know. You might notice your child or somebody's child being whoa, those just all flew out my hand. Somebody's child or your child may end up like gay. Okay, boy or girl, either way. It could be your daughter. Okay. All right, you guys, please make sure to, because I'm gonna put you in timeout again. You did that yesterday. Sorry, but please read the sign when you enter people's lives and chats. Okay, you don't go to a restaurant and just seat yourself unless there's a sign that says seat yourself. So please make sure to read. Okay, I have plenty of signs and everything to let you guys know what's going on. All right, thank you. Anyways, somebody could interrupt you, Scorpio, in the next 48 hours, okay, when you're trying to tell them something. But I do feel like there's someone who wants to be something else. And I feel like it's like a child. You may notice that a child or your child is wanting to, it's like a son playing with Barbies, and there's nothing wrong with that. Um, or your daughter, I don't know, what's the equivalent for girls? She wants race cars, or she wants to play football. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that doesn't mean they're gay necessarily, but something like that's going on. You may notice that a child or your son or daughter has traits of the opposite sex typically. Okay, and before y'all get offended, I just said there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so let's see. I'm just saying what it is. Okay, some of y'all could be in the public eye. You may have some sort of status, or you could be getting some sort of status online or something like that. I do feel like a lot of people watch you, even if you are not in the public eye. Yeah, Scorpios are always being watched, and I feel like Scorpios watch people too. Scorpio, you could be people watching in the next 48 hours. Okay, let's see. What's going on for Scorpio? Yeah, a lot of public recognition. Okay, I feel like that's gonna make you happy though. Okay, especially if something's been delayed or slow. Something's gonna, I'm hearing pop off. Some of y'all could be listening to Lotto. There could be a Capricorn around you, or you could have Capricorn placements as well. Okay. Let's see. Also, Scorpio, if you have a toxic mother, that's, to put it bluntly, fuck that bitch. Okay. Some of y'all have a really toxic mom. She's coming out in this reading. Okay. That's for those of you who know you have a toxic mom. If you don't have a toxic mom, then don't take that message. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, your toxic mom or a toxic feminine could be trying to, pop up in your life when you're doing well or when you take off. Now she wants to be cool. Okay, let's see. I feel like you need to hold back. Okay, yes, family is family, but family is also, it doesn't mean anything if you're being treated like shit. Okay, so I don't know if you were raised in a household where everybody was like, well, that's your sister, you should let her rob you anyways because that's your sister, or that's your cousin, you gotta love them anyways even though they beat the shit out of you when you were 4. Like some of y'all could have like some crazy trauma. Okay, and your family could be, well, that's your brother, let him do it, or that's your mom, let her abuse you. Like, oh no. No, okay, how about no? Okay, something like that could be going on and you need to say hell no, get out my face. Okay, somebody could be watching, what is it, Nacho Libre? Okay, let's see, let's get some oracle. What's going on for Scorpio? Make sure y'all hit the like button if you're in here. Okay, what's going on for Scorpio? Some of y'all make sure to water your plants. Okay, if you got plants, Scorpio placements, you need to water them because they're dying. Some of y'all also make sure if you smoke weed, don't leave your weed out somewhere. Okay, don't leave your tree out. Okay, somebody could still also have their Christmas tree out. It's August. You might as well keep it up now. Okay, let's see what's going on. Somebody could be from Boston. Okay, ooh, somebody could be a mail carrier, or what's it called, a delivery person, delivery guy, delivery girl. Okay, Scorpio, I also feel like the grass is greener wherever you're at. Okay, I don't know who's trying to play with you or did play with you, but the grass is actually greener wherever you're at. So you could be going on a new date as well in the next 48, or whenever you see this. Your ex could be mad. Okay, look, there's something about somebody's child and what they like. Even if you have like a teenager or a teen, what do they call it, tween, where you're like 13. Okay, somebody's child could be 13. Somebody's like discovering themselves. Okay, yeah, in confession reverse, somebody could be closeted, or they're about to tell you something. Okay, something personal to them. Okay, something like that's happening. Let's see. Some of y'all could have Sagittarius in your chart. Okay, or a Sagittarius could be trying to be a third party in your life. What the fuck? Okay, or a Capricorn could. Oh, be careful of third party situations, Scorpio, because somebody has a third party, or the third party is a Sagittarius, and they don't wear condoms, so be careful. Yeah, this is also like somebody who will go out in public on a date with their side piece. I hope y'all are not doing that, okay? Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who maybe you're the third party. I don't know. I don't like reading third party energy because it gets confusing, okay? Let's see. Hiding feelings reverse. Yeah, there's a third party who's just like, they're out loud with seeing somebody who's in a relationship, where if you're dealing with somebody, Scorpio, same shit. Your person could be out loud with their side piece, and wouldn't that make you the side piece though? If they're, or are they out loud with both of y'all? Is somebody polygamous? Okay, because it's like I see two people, and then I see one person or somebody that you're dealing with. There's two energies here, and someone's out loud with the both of y'all. Like, this is my girlfriend and this is my girlfriend, or this is my boyfriend and this is my boyfriend. Okay, I don't know. Somebody could have multiple love interests. Okay, that could be the gossip also, that you're in a third party situation. Okay. Ooh, let's see. You may be outside of the gossip though, Scorpio. You may not know this. Some of y'all don't know this. Like, there is another woman or there's another man. If you're a man, yeah, there's a lot of gossip that people are talking about, but maybe you don't know. But now you know. Okay, let's see. Somebody could be 33. Look, devoted, reverse. Somebody could have a heart-shaped tattoo on them. Stalker. Yeah, there's a third party stalking you. So if you know for a fact you're not the third party, like if you don't know about someone else's love interest, okay, somebody's other woman or other man is stalking you, okay, because they're so upset. They're like, I don't want to say they're flat out just obsessed, because I feel like this person is entertaining them actively, okay. Okay, let's see. Somebody could be a police officer. Yeah, deception, trickery, elusive, dishonesty. Somebody's being deceptive. Somebody's got two hoes. And I picked up on that similar energy in the Sagittarius reading. So yeah, Sagittarius is significant here. Y'all may have the same signs, okay? Like it could be Scorpio, and then the other third party could be a Scorpio, or they could also be a Sagittarius, Scorpio cusp, something like that could be going on. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, let's see. You got photographer. Somebody could be a photographer. You could be taking pictures, especially if you have some sort of social media influence. Okay, might be posting. Let's see. Also, if you've been having car problems, somebody could have put like hexes on you, Scorpio. Okay, I feel like I've heard that's a sign of when somebody has been doing like black magic on you. If your car is always fucking up, that's a telltale sign. Okay, so if you've had any recent car issues, somebody could have been, putting work on you, trying to slow you down, get you in a car crash. And look, obsessive lover. Aquarius, Pisces energy is also here. Okay, let's see. Scorpio, man or woman, I would not wait on this person, because if this person can have their options open and date you and somebody else, why can't you? I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. But just know that you are going to be, or are in, a situation that somebody is juggling you. Okay? Like, you can deny it, but I'm seeing it. Okay? Like I said before, don't be mad at the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I didn't tell your person to go be with a third party, did I? No, I didn't. I don't know y'all. Okay? I appreciate y'all for being here, but I don't know y'all personally. So, and I say that because people be getting mad. How dare you tell me that my man's cheating? Whole time it's because they're cheating. Okay, like, okay, be in denial if you want to. Okay, let's see. And even if you feel like you know somebody deeply, that doesn't mean anything if they're a cheater. Okay, so don't say, "Well, I know Josh. Me and Josh, I know Joshy Poo." Okay, and so does Sarah. Sarah knows Joshy Poo very well. You both know Joshy Poo. Okay, welcome in. And if you're a man, same thing. You both know Sarah very well. Same girl. You guys know that song? Go listen to it. Okay. Some of y'all might be like, the girl with the rose tattoo on her neck, or the guy with the uh the sword tattoo on his left leg. Yup, that's the one. Okay, that's the one. Somebody's being cheated on. Okay, you might find out about the other person, or you guys may end up talking at some point, man or woman. Oh Lord, let's excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, somebody's been messing with somebody for more than a year. That is not their friend. That is not their friend. Okay, Somebody could be like, "That's my dog. That's my brother. That's my brother. That's like my sister, man." Or that's like my sister, girl. Nah, that is not just their friend. That is more than a friend. Okay. Emotional storm. Some of y'all might be trying to keep your emotions together. It might pour out though. Okay. Also, this might be TMI, Scorpio, but if somebody refuses to give you head, it's because they're giving somebody else head. Okay. This is like a careful hoe. This is like a careful hoe. It's like they won't give you head, or but they'll give the other person head, or vice versa. If they give you head, they don't give the other bitch head. I don't know why that. How is that any? I mean, anyways, let's see. I was about to say, how is that any better? But somebody does something specific, like they don't put their mouth on somebody if they're not. That's crazy, but that's the message I'm getting. They see it as less intimate. I don't know. And look, double life, cheater, backstabber. Somebody could like to gamble. Somebody could be going to the casino in the next 48 hours. Let's see. Some of y'all might be getting a reading on somebody, or you should, like a personal, okay, to see more about your situation if this is what you're going through. Let's see. Some of y'all could be writing, okay, or you may actually be experiencing some sort of writer's block or creative something block, okay. Let's see. Some of y'all make sure to don't forget to close a window in the next 48 hours, okay, or close drawers. Are y'all the type of people who you be opening the fork and spoon drawer or the silverware drawer and you just leave it open? Or you don't close doors? I don't know. No more locked doors. Some of y'all close stuff behind you. Turn off lights, okay? I don't know how old you are, but no wonder your light bill is so high. Okay, let's see. Or shit gets in your house because you left the door open. Okay. What's going on for Scorpio next 48 hours? Prison reverse. Somebody could be getting out of jail or prison. Somebody deceptive. Why am I seeing somebody like get out of jail and then go right back to doing the shit that they went to jail for? Or Scorpio, if you went to jail, it's like you don't give a fuck. You're about to do that shit again. Okay. Somebody clearly is toxic and doesn't learn their lesson. Somebody also could be doing shrooms in the next 48. Okay. What the hell? Somebody could be an engineer. Deception. Hmm. Hmm. Some of y'all could be swimming. Y'all got a pool or going into the ocean. Somebody is like making poor decisions. It could be your love interest. Okay, your love interest, Scorpio, they just don't give a damn. Okay, they like to have you and Sally, or if you're a man, she likes to have Josh and Michael, and that's the way they like it. And that's the way I like it. Somebody could be a Gemini. If you mess with the Gemini placement, yeah. hmm Geminis are the twins. Of course, they're going to be living a double life, okay? And Scorpio, I do want to say, and I love y'all Scorpios, but y'all be living double lives too. Evil twin, okay, Scorpio? So I'm not saying you don't be mad if you know you're not living a double life. Don't empty the clip over something that's not personal, okay? But so yeah, some of y'all you might be living a double life, okay? Somebody could also get ghosted. There's a lot of gossip. Why do I feel like you're outside the gossip? This is all about you. There's a lot of gossip or talk about your relationship, but some of y'all don't know. So be careful of that, okay? Like everybody knows something except you. Use your intuition, Scorpio. Y'all are intuitive. I know you are. Use your intuition. If somebody ghosts you or disappears on you or only texts you during certain hours, pay attention to that. Okay, if you're anything like me, you just naturally pick up on, when people message you. People are very predictable, okay? Um, if you pay attention, right? So I could tell you, I actually dealt with the Scorpio years ago. It's like over 5 years ago, and hope he's not watching right now. But he used to literally message me only when he was at work. It would be good morning, da da da. He would stop texting around 3, 4 p.m. because he got out of work. He had to go home to his girlfriend. I had no idea at first, obviously, but back then I didn't pay attention to shit like that. But now I know. Oh, that's why you suddenly disappear after 4 p.m. It's because he's at home with his girlfriend, okay, or his baby mama at the time. But pay attention to shit like that, okay? When somebody is, or the times that somebody messages you, okay? Because I feel like there's signs, you just may be ignoring them or choosing to not pick up on them, okay? But let's see. We have legal matters. Yeah, some of y'all are dealing with a court case or something legal, okay? Let's see. And just know, because y'all are in a third party situation, whether you want to believe it or not, it doesn't matter how much you feel like y'all are supposed to be together. When I tell you a third party situation will only make everybody in the situation look stupid. At the end of the day, everybody looks goofy. Okay, so I don't care what your sign is, when you are in a third party situation, or as soon as you find out that you are in a third party situation and you choose to stay, everybody looks goofy. Okay, there shouldn't be a competition. But you know how people be, they like to compete, they like to, act like they're the better option. Okay, because even if you do quote unquote win that third party situation and you get the guy, you all end up in a relationship, you started off the relationship with him cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? You let you let that happen over time, because eventually, once you know about somebody's bullshit and the way they are, and you choose to stay, that's kind of on you too. Okay, some of y'all need to learn to detach, okay, from certain situations that you clearly know are bad, but you're in denial about it, or you feel like, oh, but you need to win, win, win. You don't need to win. You can go win with somebody who actually is all about you the first time around. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So let's see. And if you're a Scorpio, or man or woman, you're probably attractive. So I don't know why you're acting like you want to be a part of this person's game so bad. You like the drama or what? Okay, let's see. Incomplete reverse. Some of y'all don't even feel fully happy with this person because they make you feel like unseen or invisible. It's like as soon as you get a little closer to this person, they disappear, or they ghost you, or they, stop being good. Like they go back to their shitty ways. As soon as you feel like something's going to change for the better, they revert back to, the bullshit. So you do know over time you're going to keep building resentment for that person, right? The more you stay with somebody who's clearly not treating you right, when you could just go be with somebody or even by yourself and be happy. If you can't be happy by yourself, why you can't really be happy with anybody else, because you're relying on them for your happiness. Okay, and that's something you should never do. Okay, let's see what else is going on for Scorpio. Some of y'all need to get some rest. Okay, some of y'all could be going to Planet Fitness in the next 48. Mm-mm. Yeah, look, ghosting, running, invisible, disappearing. What did I just say? And look, rebound. You may feel like you're not the rebound, but you technically are, because they bounce between you and somebody else. So you're both the rebound, you and this other bitch or other man if you're a man. Okay, and stop. I know it's easier said than done, but you do have to plan an escape. Okay, that's why it's better to leave sooner than later when it comes to situations that you realize are bullshit. Okay, or as soon as you see somebody play in your face, man or woman, you need to leave. Okay, or else you're gonna end up in a situation that lasts way longer than it needed to, because you chose to compete or to try to stay, thinking that you were the better option. Whole time, everybody in the third party situation is goofy, okay? So, anything else for Scorpio? Let's see. Whew, cards are flying today. Anything else for Scorpio? And then we're gonna get channeled messages. Yeah, it's something that's not shocking. Some of y'all are in the situation. Maybe you do know about this whole bullshit triangle shit, okay? And you're choosing to still stay. All right. Okay. I can't control you. Okay. So if you want to stay in a situation that is putting you second or third or fourth, okay, that's on you after a while. Okay. I don't feel bad for people who choose to stay in bad situations. Okay. Everything is situational, but tough love, eventually you gotta stand up and grab your balls. Even if you're a girl, grab your coochie. Stand up, do something. Okay. Some of y'all just haven't been hurt enough yet. That's why you're still in that situation. And you don't want to hear that, of course not. But some of y'all haven't been hurt enough yet. Because when you're hurt enough by a certain person or situation, you're gonna do something. I promise you, you will. When it gets to the point where you're fed the fuck up, that female rage, it's gonna get to you. You're gonna do something. I promise you. Okay. So let's get your channeled messages, and then we'll wrap it up. These are just confirmation messages, stuff you might see, experience, or need to know about. Okay. Let's see. We have nasty AF. Something could be nasty AF. Texas Roadhouse. Okay, I channeled that message, or Texas, in the beginning of the reading. I do have some channel messages at the very beginning if you joined late. Okay. We have Bud Tender. Remember I said don't leave your weed out. Okay. We have Red Dirt Road. Definitely country vibes. Slurred words. Okay, someone could be slurring their words. Rotisserie chicken. Okay, some of y'all could be eating chicken. We have Barbara. Someone's name could be Barb or Barbara. Buffalo sauce. Okay. Um, 21st of September could be significant. Someone could be a Virgo, or you could have Virgo in your chart. And we have wash your hair. Somebody may need to wash their hair. And 15-year anniversary. Okay. Kareem. Someone's name could be Kareem. Some of y'all could be going to Mexico. We also have Ontario, Canada. Okay. We have crying baby. Someone's baby could be crying. Colleen. Someone's name could be Colleen or Colin. We also have join my lifestyle. What did I just say, Scorpio? I told you this person is like polygamous. Somebody you're dealing with or will end up dealing with. You may not want to join that lifestyle. Some of y'all may. Okay. Some of y'all might be okay with it. Some of y'all aren't though. So let's see. Jennifer. Someone's name could be Jennifer. Steak quesadilla. All right. Watch for your placements. Line dancing. Definitely country vibes. Somebody's from the South. I'm not saying you can't line dance up north. Okay. We got you win. Okay. So you could be winning something, Scorpio. We have your child is gifted. Okay. So this child could have like spiritual gifts. And we have who gives a damn. Okay. You might be saying that. And we have stop texting me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Crack. So we could be on drugs. Okay. Hopefully not you. All right. And we have water signs. That's you. And you could be dealing with somebody who has water signs in their chart. We have fatherless behavior. Okay. Let's see. Coin machine. Some of y'all could be going to a coin machine. And we have, oh, that's what did I just say about head earlier, too? We have that hoe sucks at giving top. So somebody could be bad at head. Okay. Man or woman. And we have they see your power, that's why they try to make you feel less than. Okay, so remember that. And we have go with blonde, or somebody could be going with blonde or a blonde. And we have don't take out that loan. Okay, some of y'all may need to not take out a loan. And we have flowers for you. Also, make sure that someone's not giving you gifts at like every time they fuck up. Like, yeah, you can accept it, right? But do what you want. Okay, do what you want, Scorpio. And we have Reina. Someone's name could be Reina. Let's get two more. Two more. We have fine dining. Okay, and brass knuckles. Okay, somebody could have brass knuckles or be a fighter. Okay, somebody could also be a fighter. Okay, but that's what I got for y'all. Make sure to like the video. That was for Scorpio placements. This is going to be in the Scorpio playlist on my channel. Okay, if you go to my playlist section, everything's organized over there. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Watch for all your placements anywhere Scorpio might be in your chart. Okay, and I might do one more video on here tonight, but I don't know. I'm resting today. The day's over, technically, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, personal reading information is in my bio. If you ever would like to book, they're available anytime. Read the directions in my bio and you'll know exactly how to book with me. Okay? Adios. Make sure y'all like the video.